Welcome back to Ozarks Live. We're going back out to Tom at Wonders of Wildlife.
Yeah, Tom, what's going on over there now?
Had to do that. Hey, look, we were talking about getting up close and personal here at Wonders of Wildlife. I want to show you this, okay? Now, Wonders of Wildlife, of course, but there's only one way to earn this shirt. Take a look, if you'll grab that. See? I survived, right. And what I survived was getting in this, well, you can see right across the way, all right, there's a cage over there. And and you can get in that cage, it's lower down, and then you get really up close and personal to all these different fish. Of course, the one that people talk about is the shark. And Mike, this is, if it's not already, it should be a bucket list thing.
That's right. What better time than Shark Week to come out and dive with a shark? Our Sea Trek dive program, as you saw, Tom, gets you right up close to some amazing sharks, some fascinating and beautiful sharks that you get the chance to see up close, maybe pretty close.
Well, close enough that, I mean, sharks, all but I guess what? The nurse shark has to keep moving all the time. You can count the teeth. You can look into the gills as they are kind of passing by. And you've got a couple of really big sharks in there, and then you have some of the smaller ones as well.
That's right. We've got a couple of sand tiger sharks that are well over 10 feet long. We also have some sandbar sharks that are smaller, maybe in that 6 to 7 foot range. But there are a couple of different examples of the hundreds and hundreds of amazing and beautiful shark species that we're excited to teach people about, to get people excited about, to hopefully see people leave here learning that they're not a scary monster to have to be afraid of.
Right.
They're a beautiful animal that needs our help, that needs our protection.
And really, that is a huge part of what conservation really means, is it not?
Absolutely. Getting excited and wanting to be that positive factor in protecting a species or natural resource. That's what we do.
Now, we were talking about the sharks, and I'm watching one like right below us here. Are there a couple of big groupers, or what is in this thing? Because there were a couple of fish that were just absolutely gigantic down there.
Absolutely. We have a handful of Goliath grouper in this exhibit. They get to be over 6 feet long and over 400 pounds. They are impressive animals. And these animals, this exhibit represents animals that you might see off the coast of Florida. It's an exhibit where these animals cohabitate naturally in the wild, and you get to have that experience right here in Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah,
you get
that's
to come
amazing.
Participate in a Sea Trek shark dive, or come and do one of our feeding frenzies, where you'll get to see our aquarists target training and feeding the sharks during those feeding frenzy dives in the middle of the U.S. You get to take a little bit of the Florida waterways right here.
Yeah, this is a thing, and believe me on this, you have all, I have, everyone has gone, I don't know what kind of gift to get this person. This is a perfect gift.
This would be a fantastic gift. It's one I would like to have.
Yeah, and he works here. I mean, but you're as excited about this as anybody else is, really.
Absolutely.
It's amazing because it's not as difficult to do as you might think. You basically outfit people for being able to get into that cage.
That's right. We have a team of expert professional divers that will greet you. They'll answer your questions. They'll make sure that you're safe and comfortable. You don't have to be a certified diver. You just need to be over 10 years old and excited about getting to have this opportunity.
Yeah.
That helmet that sits on your shoulders, it keeps your head dry. You only get water up to about your neck.
Yeah.
And then you get to have that experience that a lot of divers have. But you can also show up as a dive master have done hundreds of dives and still have an amazing time here seeing that sand tiger cruise by.
Yes, because any way you look at it, every time you come here and any time you get in that cage, it is a different adventure every single time. So go to their website. You can learn how to swim with the fishes or play with the penguins, all here at Wonders of Wildlife. Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure.
Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Tom. Tom, did you think that it would be anything like Jaws? I just have to know that.
No, I knew it wouldn't be anything like Jaws because Well, there's a great white over there. That might have been a little more like Jaws, so I wasn't too afraid. Plus, when you do that, you do have a diver, a certified
Yes.
diver with you to make sure everything is working well. Yeah.
All right, good deal. Thanks, Tom.